This morning in Stepanakert, the capital of Nagorno-Karabakh, the government of Azerbaijan said it had mounted a counter-terrorist operation. But the ethnic Armenians who live here saw it as an unprovoked and opportunistic attack. They may try to fight back, even though their allies in neighbouring Armenia say they're not fighting.
The Republic of Armenia is not involved in the military action, and I would like to state once more that the Republic of Armenia doesn't have an army in Nagorno-Karabakh.
Civilian casualties were taken to hospital. Azerbaijan claims that Armenia does have soldiers in the enclave, and it will fight until they surrender. The largely ethnic Armenian enclave of Nagorno-Karabakh is internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan. The Armenian government has abandoned its historic claim. However, Azerbaijan recently blockaded the only road out to Armenia, along which it may now force people to flee.
In fact, Azerbaijan has started a ground operation aimed at the ethnic cleansing of the Nagorno-Karabakh Armenians. As our foreign ministry statement has it, first, the Russian peacekeeping force must take measures. Second, we expect the UN Security Council to act as well.
Russian peacekeepers seen here in training have been holding the line since the last war in 2020. But they don't appear to have done anything to stop today's attack, even though Azerbaijan says it warned Russia in advance. Maybe this is why. Last week, Armenia held military exercises with the US, and the Armenian government has expressed sympathy for Ukraine. So maybe Russia, which used to support Armenia, is no longer quite so sympathetic to its former ally and their ethnic brethren in Nagorno-Karabakh. In the Armenian capital, Yerevan, today, protesters attacked government buildings, shouting that the Prime Minister is a traitor for not defending Nagorno-Karabakh. But maybe the real problem is that he's defied Armenia's old protector, Russia, and Azerbaijan is seizing the moment.
Lindsay Hilson. Well, a short time ago, I spoke to the Armenian ambassador to the UK, Varujan Neresyan. I started by asking him what Azerbaijan's intentions are in Nagorno-Karabakh.
Today's attack or aggression against Nagorno-Karabakh that is shamelessly framed by Azerbaijan as an counter-terrorist operation comes as a culmination of 9-month-long illegal and inhuman blockade against the people of Nagorno-Karabakh.
These are the 120,000 or
yes.
so ethnic Armenians who
Absolutely.
live inside Nagorno-Karabakh.
For more than 9 months, the population of Nagorno-Karabakh have been sieged and blockaded inhumanly by the government of the Republic of Azerbaijan.
The Azeris would say this is payback for what the Armenians did in that neighborhood when you had the upper hand, when you conquered back some of that territory after the first Karabakh war.
That absolutely is not true. The first Nagorno-Karabakh war of 1991-1994 has been a response to Azerbaijan's large-scale aggression against the people of Nagorno-Karabakh.
The British oil giant BP has a huge interest in Azerbaijan. They're the biggest Western oil company in Azerbaijan. What do you think the British government should do in order to diffuse this crisis?
We're hoping and expecting the British government should use its influence over Azerbaijan. So we're hoping the UK, along with those friends and allies of UK, will step in and demand stop of the violence.
But part of the problem here for you, it seems to be that you got so close to the Americans, you invited the Americans in to do joint military exercises just a few weeks ago, that what's happening right now is payback from Moscow for what you did, for getting too cozy with the West.
Armenia has been openly, talking about also diversifying its foreign and national security policy. So hosting military drills in Yerevan is not in no way or form directed against any third party.
There's just a statement just in the last few minutes from the Azeri government saying that they will continue until the end, until Armenian forces stand down. But Armenian forces aren't fighting, are they?
Well, the Republic of Armenia is not engaged in any way. The entire aim of Azerbaijan is to try to to engage Armenia in this war. There are no Armenian forces in Nagorno-Karabakh. Yeah. There are no Armenian military.
But there are Russian peacekeepers.
There are
2,000 Russian peacekeepers. What are they doing to keep the peace right now?
Well, strangely, Azerbaijan, before initiating this aggression, announced that they have informed the Russian peacekeepers and Russian-Turkish joint military center in Azerbaijan, which is strange. We're still waiting comments by Russian government. We have not seen...
So you're very worried that the Russians have basically hung you out to dry on this one?
Well, I cannot comment on that at this point before we heard and we have seen, because Nagorno-Karabakh is cut off from information. We don't know what is the Russian peacekeepers' attitude. But so far, before Nagorno-Karabakh had connection, we didn't see that peacekeepers intervene.
The fact that the Azeri government is saying they will continue until you back down completely, they will continue, I quote, to the end. Doesn't that give you the impression that they're on a roll right now? They're not listening to you, or indeed to the UN.
But it speaks about one thing. It speaks for that Azerbaijan is fully committed to conduct an ethnic cleansing or even a genocide in Nagorno-Karabakh.
Ambassador Ninsesyan, thank you very much indeed.
Matt, thank you so much for this invitation.